Hello, how's it going? Welcome back to F1 Manager 2024 and another part of the Road to Glory career mode with Lotus. Today we have got the final race before the summer break, which is in Belgium. And last time out, it was an incredible dry, wet race, and Nico Hulkenberg did the business. He managed to finish in 10th place and get our second point of the season. And that all means that we are currently in 7th in the Constructors race. It really has been an awesome season so far. We've done so well to get back into it. Let's see if we can keep it going. And let's get ourselves immersed into the action. Here we go. Just turning up the microphone a little bit there. Sorry if you were struggling to hear me in the first seconds of the video. But yes, we're going to get ourselves immersed into it. And fingers crossed, it will work out well for us. We do need to replace the front wing and the rear wing. Glad that we sorted that out. And we need some new side pods there as well. Let's just have a little look in the warehouse. So we've got 2 current chassis, 4 current front wings, 3 current rear wings, 2 current side pods, 2 current underfloors, and 2 current suspensions. Okay. Right, we do have a couple of counter offers that we need to sort out. So Mick Schumacher, he's going to be the first one that we try and sort out for next season. What was our previous offer? Apparently our previous offer was 4 seasons. I almost don't believe that. Let's go for 3 seasons then. And what is his current salary? 1.6. There's no way that we are going to offer that for him. Our previous offer was 1 million. Yeah, this is looking more like it. I'm quite happy to give him upfront a decent amount of money. And we were offering him 10,000 before. He can have 50,000 if he finishes in the points, and we'll give him 1.5 million. That seems good to me. Cheeky so-and-so, isn't he, trying to get that extra money from us? Let's go back to the Nico Hulkenberg deal now. And he wants 3 seasons. Apparently we gave him 2 seasons. I'm happy to just give him 1 season at this point. Yeah. Try and offer him £2 million. I'm quite happy his breakout being fairly small. Sign-in fee will go for 350,000. And he can have 65,000 every time he finishes in the top 10. Okay, cool. Right, let's push on then. We are going to have a couple of designs completed, and we'll be ready. Just yet, he wants. Well, let's have a look to be. We sorted this out, didn't we? Yeah, okay. 5 seasons is fine by me. There you go. Okay, so 2 designs are sorted out. Side pods and suspension. So we're going to send those straight to manufacturing. Yeah. We've got 3.1 million at the moment. I'm tempted with Mick Schumacher to go and buy him a new ERS while we've got the money. Yeah. I think that's fine. We'll buy that while we've got the money, and we'll start off some new designs after this race. I think that's the sensible thing to do. Nico Hülkenberg, we'll say he's going to finish 14th. Mick Schumacher, 16th. And let's get ourselves into it. Here we go.
This weekend, we're in Belgium, in the picturesque province of Liège. Halfway through the season, it's too early to call the championship. Can teams make good before the summer break, or will they be hoping for a reset?
It's Ferrari who are currently ahead in the Constructors' standings. And as the final round begins, what a season it's been.
Now let's crack on with the weekend.
Okay, right. Looks like it's going to be raining again in the race, so that's going to be exciting. Let's see how we get on in qualifying. Of course, Mick Schumacher will be starting pretty much from the back.
Welcome to qualifying. Let's find out if all that practice will pay off for the drivers.
Qualifying at Spa is one of the most exciting sessions of the year, and the season's longest lap leaves little margin for error. Drivers need to give it their all whilst avoiding any mistakes.
There's been a bit of talk about Alex Albon, Karun. How are things looking for him today?
The main thing on my mind was their speed in practice. They just weren't that fast. But was that down to the driver, the car, the team experimenting? We don't know, and we'll just have to see how they fare in qualifying.
And it's almost time for qualifying. You won't want to miss that.
Okay, right. Qualifying time, and pace is pretty good, I think. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Might go for a new fresh engine for Nico Hülkenberg so that we can try and be in the best shape possible for this Grand Prix. 97% there on the setup satisfaction. He's very, very happy with that. Of course, Mick Schumacher will be getting his brand new fresh engine in the car as well. You know, this race and Monza are going to be the most power-intensive circuits, and we need to make sure that we are in a good place for them. For Mick Schumacher, we might as well try and get that 100% setup satisfaction. It's not going to matter whether he goes out in Q1 because he's going to be starting at the back anyway. 10 places, you know. We'll see. I mean, it might well be that our pace is fantastic here and we could get both cars into the top 10. I find that very unlikely, but let's see. So Nico Hülkenberg in the first sector, 30.6, plays a 31.0 from Mick Schumacher. So not great from Mick through that first sector. Hülkenberg now coming through the middle sector at a 42.3 for him there, 43.1 for Mick Schumacher. Schumacher a long way behind his teammate. And Nico Hülkenberg comes up to the line then, and it's in the 42s. It's a 142.9 for Hülkenberg. Mick Schumacher into the 44s. So again, first lap time, just not hitting the spot for Mick there.
We want to be just negative, so as close as the zero as you can.
Not great. No.
Switch the pit limit around.
I'm going to send out Mick Schumacher straight away again on those scrub tyres. Hülkenberg we're going to keep in the pits. Probably going to try and get through on scrubs because we only have 3 sets of soft tyres available. This is something like a much better time from Mick. Can he get himself into the top 10 here with his fresh engine? No, 12th.
You're currently P12.
I think Hülkenberg will be fine. tempted to use Schumacher as a bit of a hole in the air for Nico Hülkenberg. We'll see if that works out for us. Joe Guan Yu's probably just spoilt that. Let's see. I think Schumacher's probably a little bit too close to Nico here, but we can tell him to move out of the way. On the Camel Straight. Well, to be fair, Mick Schumacher going quicker in that first sector than he's managed before, but there we go, he does get out of the way this time. And we'll just call him in. But Nico, let's see if he can improve here. He's in the top 10 at the moment, which is a big surprise, I have to say. Didn't expect our guys to be quite this fast. Obviously no upgrades on the car, and it is 2 personal bests for Nico. He might well find himself going up into about 6th place here once he crosses the line. Comes into the bus stop chicane. Nico Hülkenberg heads over the line. It's in the 41s, this, is it? No, not quite. 42.4 puts him 6th place. That is huge. And yeah, well, Mick Schumacher, he'll be through as well. And there is a chance here that we could do something decent. Now, I don't know whether that's, you know, tow was the main reason behind it. It may well have been. So we're going to give Nico Hülkenberg a tow in the next session as well. So send out Schumacher first.
Okay, should be green.
See if Schumacher can get anywhere close to a decent time here. I think he's a bit too far away from Nico Hülkenberg to be helpful. 30.6 plays a 31.0. Let's see how the rest are doing. A 34 for Verstappen, a 30.1 for Charles Leclerc. So that's pretty massive from him. Middle sector then, 43.0, 42.5. Let's see then. Hülkenberg up to the line. It's in the 42s. It's a 42.9.
Just respect your delta. Stay negative. Stay negative.
Schumacher. A decent job there as well.
I'll see your P5. Good lap. Okay, press in button box now. Go blue.
Let's go. Well, give Mick Schumacher one good run at this. And we're going to do that now. Well, there's not a lot of activity on the track. I'm going to send Hülkenberg on scrub tyres. Yeah, I think Mick has unfortunately come across traffic in that middle sector.
Currently P14.
And that is going to be that, I think, for Mick Schumacher. That's going to be him out. It's all really going to be on Nico Hülkenberg. Can he get into the top 10? There's a possibility here. Let's see what he can manage. He's got a bit of a toe there. And it is a quicker first sector from Nico. Really, it's his middle sector and final sector that need to improve the most here. And here he comes through that middle sector. Is it an improvement? It is, a 42.3. That's not bad. That's pretty competitive. It's George Russell, you would say, is the one that Hulkenberg could pass here into 9th place. It's going to be down to the wire. He's going to come across the line now. Nico Hulkenberg, is it going to be enough? It's not. It's a 10th shy, but it's P11. Well, Norris is probably going to improve here. You would say... Is Norris... Yeah, Norris is purple in the middle sector. Norris is going to improve here. He's over the line. He goes fastest, so... Well, Leclerc is the one to keep an eye on. Is he going to be heading now? No, he goes second. So Russell is out. Unless he can produce something right at the end. No, he can't. So there it is then. 12th place for Nico Hulkenberg. It'll be a back of the grid for Mick Schumacher. But we knew that going into the race. And it's going to be another pole position for Lando Norris. Him and Oscar Piastri locking out the front row.
Well, it's a fantastic turnout, as it always is here in Belgium, as we prepare for 44 laps around Spa.
Motor car racing didn't have the best of starts at Spa-Francorchamps. Only one driver registered for the very first car race back in 1921, so a motorbike race replaced it instead. Times have changed, and now Spa is a solid fixture on the F1 calendar.
Spa-Francorchamps is an F1 favourite, consisting of challenging corners, high speeds, and the chance for drivers to really prove themselves. The long lap has different downforce demands, with sectors 1 and 3 requiring pure speed, and sector 2 a twistier and more technical affair. The time has come to fight it out. It's race day.
Okay then, race day it is. Oh, it's only a 5-place grid penalty for Schumacher, down to 20th. Interesting. Right. Are we expecting rain the whole race? It looks that way. Yeah, surely we want fresh tyres throughout. Yeah. Oh, do we just go for it with both drivers? It certainly looks that way. Why not? Why not? We are going to drop a lap of fuel from Hulkenberg and a lap of fuel from Schumacher. And let's get ourselves into it. Here we go then. Ready for the Belgian Grand Prix. I suppose a zero-stop strategy might have been possible here as well. But we're just going to absolutely go for it out there.
We settle in for the weekend's Grand Prix action. And we certainly know what Max Verstappen is capable of.
Yeah, it's a P5 start. The podium's in sight, but there's a lot standing in their way.
And it looks like we're good to go. You can hear the excitement in the crowd here at the Belgian Grand Prix. And it's
Lights out, away we go here.
Away we go.
In Belgium, Nico Hulkenberg straight away is the one we want to keep an eye on. He's managed to jump George Russell into turn 1. It's all going to be whether he can make it past the likes of Lewis Hamilton. You know, Mercedes, they're very, very similarly placed. No DRS, of course, in these conditions. Let's have a little look at the track conditions. They're going to fluctuate quite a lot. We could have probably started on the extreme wets and been a little bit quicker than these guys early on. But there's Nico Hulkenberg down the inside of Puan.
Watch out for track condition.
That is very, very close. Is he going to try it around the outside here? No, he's staying firm. Now then, Mick Schumacher up to P17. He's made the move on Albon rather beautifully there. And still, Nico Hulkenberg hound in the back of Lewis Hamilton's car. Can he go down the inside? No, he doesn't try it this time. But he's going to have another look on the next lap, you would imagine. Mick Schumacher back behind Alex Albon. But here comes Nico Hulkenberg again, using that straight line speed. Using a bit of overtake, but it's just not quite going his way at this stage. This is going to be really intriguing in terms of who is going to come out in points paying positions. We certainly have a better first sector than Mercedes and us. But it's how do you use that against them? Lando Norris leading the race quite well at the moment. Obviously with no DRS, it's going to be very tough to... Oh, for God's sake. Schumacher locks up. Once again, another mistake from him.
How much water is on the track. And there's the lockup.
Big lockup, but
leave it very late.
he's okay. But I think it is now going to be time to just chill out a little bit. Schumacher's overtaken Albon. So he's up to 17th right now. He's had a decent race, hasn't he, to be fair?
Here we've got a yellow flag.
Let's use a little bit of ERS. Try and pull away from George Russell a little bit here. Catch back up to Lewis Hamilton's gearbox. Russell has spun, so he's now all the way down in 14th, so that's very helpful. Ricciardo's just behind us as well, though, and he's, of course, been a key player in the points all season. Let's bring that down to low.
We don't need to take any risk. Copy.
Let's do the same there. And that should allow us to be a bit more consistent with our lap times. Oh, Hulkenberg's tyres. Wow, they've dropped off quite a bit, haven't they? Compared to the people around us. Schumacher's locked up again.
Calm down, mate. You're good. Head down.
Just trying to bring those tyre temps back down a little bit. Yeah, I think it's time to bring in Mick Schumacher and give him some fresh tyres. We'll see what he can pull off here. Yeah, Hulkenberg now dropping off Hamilton because of those tyres. We've got yellow flags, and that's again Mick Schumacher going down the inside here. Well, yeah, I think the Williams is at fault there.
I mean, that's clearly my corner.
I agree. Now,
Not entirely sure what happened,
front wing
but it seems like it was Logan Sargent.
is damaged. I think maybe bring him in. Don't change the tyres. Stick on those tyres, but do change the front wing.
And box.
Copy for box.
And Sargent does get the penalty of 5 seconds. And that will allow him to push on a little bit. Ricciardo has overtaken Hulkenberg now. Oh, Hulkenberg's re-overtaken him. Wow. Side by side and getting better traction out of the first corner. Lassos there. Right, so we're not massively far off Hulkenberg needing to come into the pits, so let's keep pushing.
There's a yellow flag now.
I'm just thinking about where Hulkenberg could come in. Now I'm thinking bring him in next lap, get him onto another set of intermediates. And you might find that he gets a bit of an undercut here on these guys in front. So that's what we're going for. So Nico Hulkenberg is going to be coming into the pits this lap.
Good lane. Just come in slow. Yeah, copy that.
And well, Russell's in as well, so he's reacted to the call. It's so intriguing to see how the AI have changed their strategy in this race. Hulkenberg comes back out in 13th position.
Your P13. Kevin ahead. 3.3. So now it's Russell behind.
And now Russell stuck behind the Kick Sauber.
We've got a yellow flag here.
And there you go. See the undercut that we pulled off on Daniel Ricciardo there. And now it's going to be about getting past Kevin Magnussen very quickly here. Schumacher catching up to Fittipaldi. Schumacher's lap time's 2 minutes 5. It's not bad. So Hulkenberg right behind Kevin Magnussen now. Needs to pass him quickly. Lewis Hamilton in the pit lane. Has just come out, so he's reacted well to Hulkenberg's pace. Come on, Nico, you gotta make the lunge. Well, he did try. Couldn't make the move stick. It's full attack now. This has got to be the moment. So close, but he's not going to manage it here either, is he? Oh, he had a little gander. Now he goes down into Rivage. What a move that is from Nico Hulkenberg. He is through. And, yeah, perfectly done. Right, now time to...
DRS is currently disabled.
build up a bit of a... bit of a lead on Russell, although Russell has just glided past Magnussen. So, yeah, Hulkenberg in trouble now. Time to just get that back down to low. Yeah, this is all looking fine.
And who's that having an issue in the pits?
There's K-Mag in the pits, unfortunately for him. Oh, Russell now right behind Hulkenberg. Lap times are getting better and better. Most laps here. Oh, Max Verstappen is out, I think.
Safety car.
Yeah.
To recharge the pack. Keep delta positive.
Now then.
Keep delta positive.
I think it's worth getting in for another new set of intermediate tyres. Verstappen is out.
Box.
That's good, boxer.
Track position, I think, is the way to go.
Okay, charge on.
Yep.
Let's have a look at, yeah.
Yeah, just go a bit slower.
Copy.
We'll see what the guys ahead choose to do. Schumacher's in. Sargent's joined him. Russell's come into the pits. Yeah, I suppose he was in a position to do whatever we didn't. And now, Ricciardo. Oh, he's just behind us, so... Yeah, this is a tough situation. I think we need to push the engine. We don't want to have all that fuel. So we got another lap after this one, I think. But we're in 10th place here.
Safety car is in this lap. Get ready to go.
Copy.
Try to stay within DRS.
Let's use that K1.
Copy that.
So here we go once again. We are underway here in Belgium. And, well, what a chance for Hulkenberg on Lewis Hamilton. He went down the inside of Eau Rouge and he is through. Lewis Hamilton up to... Nico Hulkenberg up to P9. He's got Fernando Alonso just in front of him, who is struggling with a mechanical fault. How is rain getting on? It's about as dry as it will be in this Grand Prix. Hulkenberg currently in 9th. This is a good opportunity on Fernando Alonso. And he's going to try it down the inside of the bus stop chicane. And he is through on Fernando Alonso. Nico Hulkenberg up into P8. What a move. And now it's all about, can you get away from Fernando Alonso here? Put some daylight between us and Lewis Hamilton now. As Schumacher's overtaken Gasly. He's got Zhou Guanyu in front of him. Albon and Ocon. Magnussen not too far ahead. Yeah, it's not beyond the realms of possibility that Schumacher can sneak into the points today as well. But Max Verstappen, 2 races in a row. He is out of the Grand Prix. And, well, look at that. He is going to lose the championship lead following 2 DNFs. That is unbelievable. Nico Hulkenberg, by the way, massively fast out there. Doing a great job. And he is desperately trying to build that gap to the other guys. He's got a chance now. Mick Schumacher through on Zhou Guanyu. He's up to 17th position. Great job so far. From Mick Schumacher, of course, put on brand new intermediate tyres. He's using them to good effect at the moment. We have got 5 laps to go after this one. And there goes Schumacher round the outside of Alex Albon. He's up into 16th place. He's not far behind Esteban Ocon here. Should get past him as well. Meanwhile, George Russell looks like he's getting past Alonso. Unless Alonso can make it back through. It didn't look like it. So, it's now all going to be down to whether George Russell can catch up to Nico Hulkenberg, and he has done. Lance Stroll now has a mechanical fault. Just reduce that down to aggressive now to try and get those tyre temps back under control. Hamilton's passed Alonso as well now. Mick Schumacher, meanwhile, is about to get past Esteban Ocon. He is through. Nicely done. He had some more yellow flags there. Oh, and there's Russell through on Hulkenberg. Well, Hamilton just behind as well, so this isn't over yet. This is not over yet. Yeah, I think Hamilton's going to get past Nico Hulkenberg, is he? Oh, it's very close. Hulkenberg desperately trying to get those tyres back into a good position. Daniel Ricciardo is retiring the car. He is out of this Belgian Grand Prix. Lewis Hamilton goes down the inside of Nico Hulkenberg, and he is through. So, Hulkenberg down to 10th now. And that's probably where he'll finish, other than if Fernando Alonso can get his car working again. But it was fun while it lasted, up in 8th place, wasn't it? Then, oh, Piastri's going to be out, I think. Is Piastri out? Let's have a look at Piastri. It's not looking good for him. it's looking like it's going to be an impending failure for Oscar Piastri. That will give us 9th place. Piastri, well, he's staying out there for now. There's only 2 laps to go here. It's just really going to be a case of...
Oh, no. Seems like a terminal failure to me. Not much that they could do.
We'll see. We will see. I don't know if he's out or not. He's sounding pretty slow there. Stroll, he's struggling as well. Russell doing a good job. Hamilton now having a look at Yuki Tsunoda. Yeah, Tsunoda's not that far ahead of us. Let's attack the tyres.
Mode push. Got it.
Mick Schumacher up in 14th. I think he might get up to about 12th here. But really, if Piastri... Oh, here we go. No. Not just yet. If Piastri was to retire, that could give us a little bit more to play for. Come on. Mick's got to get past Bottas now.
Bottas ahead.
And he's going to try it down the inside. Not quite. Very unlucky there, Mick Schumacher.
Out of DRS.
Nico Hülkenberg, meanwhile, 2 seconds behind Yuki Tsunoda, but 6 seconds ahead of Fernando Alonso. It's all going to be down to whether Piastri can make it to the line. He's about 3 seconds off the back of Lando Norris, who is also suffering. Stroll in 6th place. He's doing a good job to hang on at the moment. Russell is in 7th. Hamilton's 8th, then Tsunoda in 9th, and then Nico Hülkenberg currently in 10th. Mick Schumacher, no matter how hard he tries, cannot get past Valtteri Bottas. He's desperate to get past and up into 13th place. But it's not looking like it's going to happen now. He needed to make it work. Charles Leclerc has won.
Leclerc. Charles Leclerc is today's winner.
And Piastri has crossed the line. Russell over the line in 7th. Hamilton 8th. Tsunoda in 9th. And here comes Nico Hülkenberg for his 3rd point of the season. Brilliant work from him. Excellent stuff. And Mick Schumacher, he's going to be coming over the line in P14.
Thank you.
Very, very good work from the boys today. Nico Hülkenberg
See you soon.
managing to pull it off again. 2 races in a row, he's grabbed the final point.
This P14 boys. Good fight. Good fight.
And once again, that retirement from Max Verstappen proving crucial.
Thank you. Pick up Robert.
And Schumacher had a good race. Started in 20th, of course.
We see Mick Schumacher now after a challenging race.
A 14th place finish today, no points and lots to think about.
And the Monegasque driver certainly proved his worth with a terrific drive today.
That sees them double their win tally for this season. They'll be delighted with that.
And there you have it, a smiley podium lineup at the Belgian Grand Prix. Well, Karun, how do you think they'll be feeling?
It's exciting at the top as well, with Leclerc taking over the drivers'
They didn't do too badly today. A pretty respectable
championship
outcome
lead.
as far as they'll be concerned. But they need to keep pushing. They can't afford to sit back.
That's now our 3rd point of the season.
That is that for this weekend's F1 action here in Belgium.
For the next round, Formula One won't be straying too far. we'll be heading to the dunes of Zandvoort and the lightning speed of the Dutch Grand Prix.
And there it is then. Leclerc leads a Ferrari 1-2 ahead of Sainz. Perez finishes third ahead of Norris and Piastri, who finished fourth and fifth after nursing their cars home. Stroll nurses home to sixth. Russell and Hamilton, great result for them and Mercedes, seventh and eighth. Russell obviously making that late call to put on the fresh set of intermediates. You know, had we done that, I think we really... we would have been in seventh place there. Might have even managed to get past Lance Stroll. I'm not sure. I think we did have more pace than Russell on the day. You know, you can see our fastest lap was by far and away quicker than both Mercedes cars. But it is what it is. You know, we made the call to keep track position, and at the end of the day, we still finished in 10th place. So, Max Verstappen is actually just 2 points ahead of Charles Leclerc. Don't quite know how that's happened. Lando Norris in third now, still 40 points behind-ish from Max Verstappen. Sainz is fifth, Piastri sixth there, fifth, and Perez in sixth. Stroll seventh, and Alonso in eighth. Hulkenberg 13th, bottom of the point scorers, but Mick Schumacher drops a position to 18th now that Bottas outraced him. And we are still 7th in the Constructors. McLaren move above Red Bull into second now. Red Bull really struggling in that Constructors Championship. Fastest pit stops, 8th and 9th today. Good to see the team getting in there, and that moves us up into 10th in this championship. A little bit more prize money, very important prize money for us as well. And we get $792,000 in profit from our race targets, which is really, really brilliant. So, sponsor plan complete. That should give us 1.1 million, which is really nice to see. Research complete for the underfloor as well, and we head into the summer break with a real chance to push on now. Really exciting stuff. Really excited to see where we can go in the second half of the year. We obviously have to develop some parts. We have to be ready to make some sacrifices in that second half of the year. But Nico Hulkenberg, he's doing a great job. I mean, our car is doing nicely at the moment. And, other than our acceleration, other things are looking really positive. So I'm excited for this second half of the year. And we'll see how we get on moving forward. But Nico Hulkenberg, he's doing really well, isn't he? He's 3 points now this season. That's huge, and that's why he's in the team. He's in there to really try and push on and get us some points when the opportunity is there, and that's what Nico Hulkenberg can do. And hopefully we end up giving him a car that can get onto the podium one day. Whether he'll still be here to bear the fruits of that success, I don't know. But we've got 3 weeks now to push on and get the car developed. So it's the summer break in tomorrow's episode, heading towards Zandvoort. But hopefully you've enjoyed that. If you have, give it a massive thumbs up down below. Subscribe for plenty more F1 Manager videos. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.